On this episode, cock consistency. This is the Holistic Alpha Male Optimization Podcast, where we help you unleash your true power as a man. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I'm Stephen Mathis. Thank you for being a part of this tribe, this growing and expanding tribe, growing and expanding as individuals. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. And we're growing and expanding as a tribe. Thank you for being here, because reminder that as you grow and expand, you are benefiting literally everyone that you interact with. And as you raise your vibration, you're raising the vibration of all of us. We're all connected. So thank you for doing the work. I appreciate you and I see you. Let's talk about our cock, not only our physical cock, our energetic cock, our spiritual cock, our emotional cock, because really it is our essence. It is so much more than just the physical thing that we can see. And by the way, did you know that the physical part of your cock that you can see that is outside the body is only about 55% of the whole structure? So even from a physical standpoint, we can only see part of what is there. And from a bigger picture standpoint, it is so much more than the physical structure. It is our life force essence in many ways. It is the ultimate energetic foundation. And from there, our life flows. And one of the biggest challenges that almost every guy faces, in a lot of cases throughout their life, throughout their journey with their cock, is inconsistency, wild inconsistency in the energy that they feel around it, and whether it's lifting them up or dragging them down, and whether they're feeling good about it or not so good about it, and in whether they're feeling in control of it, not in control of it. It's just this all over the place journey that starts from a very young age, where I think a lot of young men are just literally getting pulled around by this horse, where they're just following wherever their lust goes moment to moment. And it results in this wild inconsistency within a day. So, for example, a guy who's on the porn, masturbation, ejaculation habit has this wild energetic consistency with this brief peak and this massive valley and this huge up and down energetically and emotionally and in all the ways within a day. But then, bigger picture, whether we have that particular habit in terms of the porn, masturbation, ejaculation habit or not, throughout the journey, including having sex with partners, being in relationships, on a longer term basis, there is also so much inconsistency for so many guys. It's lifting them up and then it's dragging them down, and they're feeling great about it, and they're feeling empowered and excited and awesome. And then they're just feeling horrible. And yes, to some degree, we can swim upstream against that. But the reality is that as our cock goes, we go. That's really how it is. We can kind of fight against that, and some guys can do a better job of fighting against that. But on a general principle basis, we largely go as a man where our cock goes and how our cock goes, because it is the foundational layer. Everything else, every other way that we interact with life, all of the other parts of us and what we do and who we are, largely is sort of experienced through this filter of our cock energy. So if we want to have consistency in our life, consistency in growing, consistency in our presence, consistency in our relationships, consistency in our emotions, we need to have cock consistency. It's going to be very hard to be really consistent in all of those other layers if your cock energy is just all over the place. And I have a feeling you've probably felt this. The other side of that is when we do have consistency. This is where things like your mindful edging practice, as one part of a bigger picture approach, come into play. We develop consistency in how we interact with that part of us, in how it shows up for us, in what we're feeling from it, and whether it's lifting us up or dragging us down. We get into a place of it consistently lifting us up, because it's not really hard to find a place of it consistently dragging you down with these really brief spikes. That's kind of the default super low vibration place that a lot of guys find their way to. There's really no consistency in that at all, because it's consistently like this, but then these massive spikes, which just leave you horrible, feeling horrible after the fact. So developing consistency in all layers of this in the way that it feeds our energy, in the way that it supports our emotions, in the way that it grounds us, and the way that it lifts us up is absolutely critical. And the more you develop consistency here, you will automatically have more consistency in the rest of your life. I've seen it over and over again in guys. This is one of the reasons why guys tend to change so many things and lift up so many parts of themselves when they lift up their cock, because when they have cock consistency, now they can start showing up consistently in all the other areas of life, and they start growing consistently and feeling good consistently and being present consistently. So know that as we move forward in this journey, this is a big part of our practice and how we want to approach this, is understanding that we're developing a foundation of consistency in our life, a foundation of energetic, emotional, spiritual consistency that we can live from day to day. When that is consistent, it's an entirely different experience. We experience even the hard things, even the hard emotions, the stuff that happens because it's life. We experience that in a different way when we have a consistent foundation. So keep working on building that consistent foundation. As always, thank you for listening, sending you vibes of power and consistency and strength. Go get after it. We'll talk to you soon.